everybody, it's Sarah. I know I said I wasn't going to be posting a video until Saturday, but I just, I had a day yesterday. A day. And, I thought, why don't I just share my day? That'll be a good day, because I didn't know what I would start with, so let's just talk about my day yesterday. I tried to be a responsible adult. I've needed to set up a bank account for a long time. So I figured, I'll just, in between my classes, well, actually, it was after I got out of class and then I was supposed to babysit last night. I figured I'd go to the bank. So I went up to Dylan's. I went up to the bank at Dylan's, and got all my shit together. I was there. I was in line. I was like, good, let's do this. They pulled $500 off of the pay card I had, and was all about to do it. And then they said my social security number was bad, right? So, social security number, I know my social security number. I've had to put it on so many things, for college, for financial aid, for job, for everything, right? You have to use your social security number for a ton of stuff. So I know what it is. Do not tell me that my social security number is wrong, okay? And if I say it's right, then it's right. I know it makes me sound snotty, but I know what it is, and I was just not in the mood, okay? So, going through that, he says, well, you're going to have to bring back an official document that has your social security number on it so that I know that that's what it is before we can start an account. And I was like, okay. So, I came back home, and I had to sort through all of my mother's paperwork for me, my brothers, and my sisters, including dental records, vaccination records, baptism certificates, and various tax forms. And after sorting through that for a while, I drove back up, and, my social security number was right. I was right. So I went in, and we did the paperwork. We started on everything, and then the computers crash. And at this point, I just want to go home because I need to eat so that I can go babysit way on the other side of town. So, whatever. They tell me it's going to be about 2 hours so the computers are up and running again. So, I come home. I'm on my way home, and I am literally almost home. And it's not like I live super far away. It's just long enough for it to be annoying to have to go back and forth. I'm almost home. Almost home. And my phone rings. Guess who's on the phone? Steve from the bank saying, oh, our computer started working again, so you can come back up anytime. And at this point, I just wanted to get it done. So I turn around and I go right back up to the bank. And yep, bank, good, get it all good. Nothing wrong with my social security number. It was their computers the whole time. Got it all done, that's good, right? So rest of the day, just easy. Gonna babysit, study for my geology midterm that I had this morning, which I won't even talk about that today. And then, when I got home from babysitting at 11:45, well, let's start here. The other day, I went out and bought about 3 dozen little tiny goldfish to feed to my turtle because, I read that you're supposed to give like red-eared sliders and other kinds of aquatic turtles like fish, to catch and eat because it's good for them like mentally and stuff. Well, I had them and they were in like a tank fish thing. And I get home from babysitting at 11:45 at night. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. And all the fish are fucking dead. Okay, now I know I had fed them. I didn't overfeed them. At least I didn't think I overfed them before I left. They were just in their bowl, just chilling out. I fed a couple of them to the turtle, but fish were just swimming as happy as can be, not knowing what the hell their purpose was. Anyway, I come home, half of the fish are dead floating on the top of the water, and the other half are just at the bottom, just dead, just completely dead, just lifeless, no movement, nothing whatsoever. Turns out my mom and my sister decided, hey, the water in the tank is too dirty, which, fine. If you want to switch out some water, fine. The water really wasn't that dirty. I had just gotten them. I had not even had a chance to clean out the tank, or to clean out the water. So they skim out all the fish, they dump out all the water, and they fill it up with tap water, which if anybody's ever had a fish, you know you're not supposed to. Just take your fish out of the water and put them in brand new water, because if you do, that'll just kill them. And guess what? They all died. They all died. That's not even the end of it. First of all, they left them there. I don't know how long, but they left them there until I got home so that I could deal with it. So that I could throw all the fish, flush all the fish down the toilet in a little fishy funeral. And God, not only that, I was walking around barefoot and I stepped on 3 tiny, cold little fishy bodies that were on the ground. And I didn't know why. I asked. They said they tried to feed the dead fish to our dog. Like, that was a good idea. The dog obviously didn't eat them because they were just all over the floor and I had to pick them all up. And I had to throw away like 30 goldfish, flushing them all down the toilet. And it wasn't good. And at that point, I knew I was still supposed to be studying for my geology final, but I was done. I went to bed. I actually cried about it last night. Not about, the fish dying, because I was going to feed them to my turtle anyway. I was just so stressed. Yesterday was a mess. And oh my gosh, I don't know what to say anymore. And my mom says that it's my fault because I bought too many fish, despite the fact that I did everything the pet store told me to do. I got this right amount of fish, what the pet store told me to buy, and, it's not my fault. Anyway, so that was my day yesterday. I don't want to talk about this anymore, I guess. I've told the story many times, but I think now I feel pretty good about it. Because people like to be entertained, I guess. They like to laugh. My best friend loves it when I tell her my stories because apparently her life's boring, but my life is exciting. It's not exciting, it's stressful. Anyway, so like I said, I know I said I was going to post my first video on Saturday, but instead of posting it today because, well, that happened yesterday, so I figured, why not, say something, just make a post about it. Maybe it'll make a nice, fun first video, having me yell at the camera for 7 minutes, or 8 minutes, I guess. Anyway, I have to go to class now, and then after class I have to go to work. I'm closing tonight. But hey, life's great, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyway, I keep saying anyway. I say anyway a lot. That's just a warning. I'm assuming if you're watching this, right after I upload it, then you're probably just coming from my Tumblr. So, I'll put a link to that in the description, but you probably got to this video via a link from my Tumblr, so it doesn't really matter. I'll put my Instagram also down there if you're interested. It's not really that interesting, but hey, if you want to get in on this craziness, because that is like my day-to-day life. Okay, that's just my life, right? I get crazy stuff. So I'm just gonna go now, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I had my, I don't know. We'll not even talk about today. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend in case I don't post another video until Lord knows when, because I have to work all weekend. But good job, guys. Thank you for making your way through this 9-minute video about me ranting, and thank you so much for bothering. So if you want to see more, you can like and subscribe to this channel, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.